All right, boys, scoot that stool up to the piano. I got a big fat mama at the end of this bar. When she starts to dance, man, that whole joint shakes. Got a big fat mama sitting by the jukebox light, laughing so loud you can hear her all night. Red dress swinging, shoes tapping the floor. When she walks in, the crowd yells, more, 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 more. Hey, big fat mama, rock that honky-tonk floor. When you start moving, people begging for more. Piano jumping, bass slapping too. Big fat mama got the whole joint in the groove. She claps on the two and stomps on the four, shakes the windows and rattles the door. Bartender laughing, saying, look at that sight. That woman turns a quiet bar into Saturday night. Hey, big fat mama, rock that honky-tonk floor. When you start moving, people begging for more. Piano rolling, heart shouting loud. Big fat mama got the swing for the crowd. Boogie woogie baby, boogie woogie baby. Blink blink bang bang, roll that sound. Left hand thunder, right hand fly. That honky-tonk piano gonna lift the roof high. When she starts shaking, tables slide away. Everybody cheering, band starts to play. Don't need a spotlight, don't need no show. That big fat mama makes the whole room glow. Hey, big fat mama, rock that honky-tonk floor. When you stop moving, people begging for more. Piano pounding rhythm, rolling strong. Big fat mama, keep that jock blues going all night long. Yeah, now somebody bring that woman another soda, 'cause when she dances, this piano player gets paid. All right, boys, tighten up that piano. Saturday night, neon lights, and one little honey out on that dance floor. Lordy mercy. Band kicked off with a boogie beat. That little gal jumped out her seat, started swinging to the saxophone. Whole dang bar said, go on, go on. She twirled around like a cyclone toss. Next thing you know, she done danced them panties off. She just kept dancing, left them on the floor. Honky-tonk piano knocking on the door. Crowd yelling, play that boogie more. She done danced them panties off, still keep dancing like she can't stop. Bartender laughed and rang the bell, said that girl's hotter than a southern spell. Fiddle squealing, piano rolling fast. That little honey shaking sass. She done danced them panties off. She just kept dancing, left them on the floor. Honky-tonk piano knocking on the door. Crowd yelling, play that boogie more. She done danced them panties off. Best dance saw. I think she done danced them panties off. She done danced them panties off. She just kept dancing, left them on the floor. Band still rocking, crowd want more. Honky-tonk piano shaking the floor. You stop. Yeah, that band kept playing till the break of dawn. And somebody hung them panties on the jukebox horn. Well, the jukebox was jumping and the neon was glowing. Saturday night and the whiskey was flowing. In walked the lady in a fire red dress. Whole bar stopped, bartender said yes, yes, yes. She hit the dance floor like a thunder roll, kicking up sparks through the whole lot of soul. Those high heels flew when the band got loud. Every head in the joint turned around. That big red dress was rocking the bar, shaking them bottles from near and far. Honky-tonk piano pounding the floor. Lord have mercy, she wanted some more. Bass fiddle thumping, sax blowing wild, drummer just grinning like a crazy child. She spun around and the glasses would shake. Thought the whole dang wall would break. High heels laying you by the barroom door. She didn't need them anymore. Barefoot boogie on the sawdust floor. Every cowboy yelling, play it once more. That big red dress was rocking the bar, shaking them Bible from near and far. Honky-tonk piano pounding the floor. Lord have mercy, she wanted some more. When the mirror fell down, beer mugs rattling all around. Someone hollering from the back of the hall, woman, you're gonna shake the whole place off the wall. That big red dress was rocking the bar, shaking them bottles from near and far. Kick it off, heels letting her hair fall free. They'll start dancing this town. down in New Orleans. All right now, step outside that bar. Hear that piano rolling down the street. That's New Orleans, baby. Down on Bourbon where the neon glows, piano rolling and the trumpet blows. People stomping where the sidewalks meet, whole town dancing right out in the street. From the corner bar to the old back door, hear that boogie-woogie pound the floor. Sax man shouting, band playing mean. Saturday night in New Orleans, we're dancing, dancing down in New Orleans, where the piano jumps and the saxophone screams. From Bourbon Street to the old French Quarter scene, everybody swing it in New Orleans. A little bar called Roses down the lane, band cooking hotter than a southbound train. Bartender laughing, glasses clinking loud. Piano man got the horse street crowd. Couple shaking while the horns all cry. Moon hanging low in a Delta sky. Boot heels tapping to the rhythm machine. Jumping all night in New Orleans. We're dancing, dancing down in New Orleans, where the piano jumps and the saxophone screams. Every bar band playing jump blues clean. Everybody swinging in New Orleans. Boogie-woogie rolling down the keys. Shake that body, do it if you please. Left hand thunder, right hand fire. That New Orleans groove just takes you higher. From the river docks to the old parade, music spilling out of every arcade. Street light, ribbon, trumpet calling free. Everybody moving in harmony. We're dancing, dancing down in New Orleans, where the piano jumps and the saxophone screams. From the corner bars to the Monte Carlo scene, everybody swinging in New Orleans. Yeah, now, if you ain't dancing in the street tonight, you must be in the wrong town. We were walking slow with the waves rolling, barefoot hearts in a summer wind. You laughed soft and you took my hand, so I knelt right down in the cool white sand. With a little stick and a hopeful heart, I wrote your name with a lover's spark. The moon looked down from the sky so grand, while I wrote your name in the sand. Your name in the sand by the old moonlight. Promise me our love's gonna last tonight. Though the tide may come and wash it away, my heart will remember what it said that day. Every way that rolls to the land still whispers your name in the sand. You looked at me with those shining eyes, like the stars above in the midnight skies. Then you leaned close squeeze my hand, standing there by your name in the sand. If the ocean takes what I wrote tonight and the morning sun makes it fade from sight, there's one thing time will never command: the love I felt writing your name in the sand. Your name in the sand by the silver sea means forever you belong with me. Though the tide may roll and the years may fly, love like ours will never die. Every dream I hear of a plan started the night I wrote your name in the sand. Shoo-bop, shoo-bop, shoo-bop. Oh, under the moon so bland, I'll always remember your name in the sand.
Well, now listen here, folks. Spring done showed up knocking on my back door. Birds singing, bees buzzing. But I got one big problem. Sun came out and the snow done fizz. Whole dang yard full of green like this. Birds start singing, roosters shouting whiz, but I'm scratching my head saying where they is. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. Wonder where them spring onions is. Honky-tonk piano going plink plink whiz. Still can't find them onions is. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. Lord have mercy. Creek where the mudfish swizz, still can't see them onions is. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. Wonder where them spring onions is. Honky-tonk piano going blink blink whiz, still can't find them onions is. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. Lord have mercy. For love and to live, I'm looking for them onions is. Then my woman laughed with a skillet fizz, said, look right here, you fool, like this. Ham, eggs, biscuits piled up high, them onions sitting right before my eyes. Spring has sprung, the grass is riz, now I see where them onions is. Honky-tonk piano going plink plink whiz, got them cooking in the skillet fizz. Spring is sprung, the grass has riz. Best dang breakfast ever is. Yeah, spring done sprung, and them onions finally showed up. Well, the rent man's knocking and the bank says no. Truck needs gas, but the needle's on low. Coffee's cold and the cupboard's bare, but I've been down this road before somewhere. Used to think I had it all figured out. Little bit of money and a whole lot of doubt. Life's so weird and it spins like a fan. One day you're rich, next day broke again. I'm broke again. Pockets full of air, but I still got a song and a little prayer. Yeah, the world may knock me down now and then, but I've stood back up from worse than this again. Got my boots, my guitar, and a couple good friends. That's enough when you're broke again. Oh, pawn shop man knows my first name now. Says, son, you'll make it somehow. I laugh and say, yeah, I probably will. Just gotta ride out this downhill. I'm broke again. Pockets full of air, but I still got a song and a little prayer. Yeah, the world may knock me down now and then, but I've stood back up from worse than this again. Got my boots, my guitar, and a couple good friends. That's enough when you're broke again. Money comes and money goes, like a river when the spring wind blows. But a man ain't poor if his heart's still strong. He's got a reason to sing his song. Yeah, I'm broke again, but I ain't done yet. Sun's gonna rise and I ain't lost that bet. Tomorrow might shine where the day's been gray, and luck might finally come my way. Till then I'll laugh and just pretend it's only money. And I broke again. Oh, I broke again. All right, now slide back the tables. Find yourself a partner. We're going down to Ocean Drive tonight. Woo! Well, a jukebox started playing that Carolina sound, bass drum thumping and the sax going around. She took my hand, said, come on, let's move. Soon as we hit the floor, we fell into the groove. Neon lights glowing on a Saturday night, shaggers swinging left and right, spin and slide smooth as can be. Everybody shouting, look at them too. That's the way it ought to be. I shagged a hole in my panty loafers tonight, dancing with my baby neath the neon lights, heel and toe till the break of day. Wore them shoes clean out on the dance floor, swear yeah, the band kept playing and we never slowed. Shagged a hole in my penny loafers on an Ocean Drive road. Woo! DJ hollered one more song. Crowd said, man, you better play it strong. She laughed and said, boy, can you keep up with me? I said, honey, I've been shagging since 63. From Fat Harold down to the old arcade, every step we took was a memory made. When the music's right and the love's in the air, you forget about your troubles and you just don't care. I shagged a hole in my panty loafers tonight, dancing with my girl till the morning light. When the Carolina rhythm starts to roll, you lose your heart and you lose your soul. Yeah, the music was hot and the dance floor music playing. Somebody get this man a new pair of loafers.
The lights are low, the piano's soft. Somewhere in the smoke and shadows, a man remembers a love he lost. There's a corner bar on a lonely street, neon glow in a worn-out seat. My heart's been breaking since you walked away, and every song reminds me of yesterday. That old piano knows my pain, every chord falls down like rain. I close my eyes and see her face, dancing slow in another place. Bogart says, just play it again, Sam. Let that old piano help me understand. Play that melody we used to know, the one that makes the memories flow. If love's a story that never ends, and just play it again, Sam. The bartender nods like he's heard it before. Broken hearts walk through that door, but when that music fills the room for a little while, the pain gone bloom. Maybe somewhere she hears it too, that same old song we once danced to. Maybe she smiles, maybe she cries, like that melody never really dies. Bogart says, just play it again, Sam. Let that old piano take me back again to a smoky night and a love so true, when the world was young and the sky was blue, till my heart finally understands. Just play it again, Sam. Lights are low. Well now, somebody point me toward my front porch light. But this old road keeps moving on me tonight. Well, I left that bar when the clock struck 2. Bartender said, man, I'm closing on you. Stumbled out the door with a bottle in my hand. Street signs looking like a Dixieland band. Sidewalk swinging like a carnival ride. Neon moon doing flips in the sky. I swear my house was just around the bend, but this same old corner's back again. I'm a boozer wandering down this town tonight, trying to follow that porch light glow. Honky-tonk piano still ringing in my mind, but I can't find my way back home. My feet keep tapping on this midnight street while the saxophone cries alone. Lord, I might find another tavern door, but I can't find my way back home. Bass fiddle thumping in my memory still, drummer beating like a whiskey thrill. Somebody laughing from a smoky bar, and that saxophone's calling from afar. Lampposts lean like they're drunk like
midnight street while the saxophone cries alone. Lord, I might fight under the tavern door, but I can't find my way back home. Oh. Well, the night keeps spinning like a jukebox wheel, and whiskey got my head on steel. I trade this bottle in my last 10 cents just to see that front porch fence. I'm a boozer wandering down this town tonight, trying to follow that porch light go. Honky-tonk piano still ringing in my mind, but I can't find my way back home. Saxophone crying in the midnight air, bass fiddle moaning low. Lord, I know where the whiskey bar is at, but I can't find my way back home. Somebody tell that bartender, next time, just point ye toward my house. Smoke in the back room, cards on the green. Smoke in the back room, cards on the green. $5 buy-in and a polka knot scene. Cowboy hat low and a bottle of beer. Every man bluffing like he's got nothing to fear. Dealer says shuffle, the chips hit the stack. Two cards face down and there's no turning back. Hearts start pounding when the flop hits the line. Everybody staring, trying to read every sign. There's luck on the river card, last chance tonight. One more turn and the hand's inside. All the chips in and the table gets hard. Living and dying by the river card. Yeah, the turn might tease you, but the truth ain't far. Sometimes all you got is luck on the river card. Johnny's got aces, at least that's his play. Billy's just smiling while he pushes his way. Three diamonds showing and the pot's getting tall. Somebody's bluffing, but nobody calls. Dealer burns one and the turn hits the board. Everybody wondering who the cards favor toward. Eyes on the dealer as the last card drops. Somebody cheers while another man stops. It's luck on the river card, last chance tonight. One more turn and the hand's in sight. All the chips in and the table gets hard. Living and dying by the river card. Yeah, the turn might tease you, but the truth ain't far. Sometimes all you got is luck on the river card. Play the scar, but fate's got a seat at the table where you are. When the final card falls and the truth's on the yard, every gambler's praying for the river card. It's luck on the river card, the whole room knows still. Someone's gonna lose and someone gets the thrill. Stacking up chips to walk into the bar, all decided by the river card. Yeah, the whole night's right on a single little star. Just a little bit of luck on the river card. Yeah. tonight. The band's playing down at the beach, and Daddy just took the car keys. Saturday night and the moon shining bright. My baby's waiting for me tonight. Got my shirt pressed, hair slicked just right. But Daddy looked at me and said, not tonight. He said, son, you stayed out way too late. That old Ford's gonna have to wait. But the band's down playing by the sea, and my girl's down there waiting for me. Daddy took the car keys, what can I do? My baby's down at the beach waiting true. The band's playing music and the moon's up high, and I'm stuck here wishing I could fly. Daddy took the car keys, don't you see? He just stole Saturday night from me. I called my buddy Joe down the street, said, man, I need a ride real quick. He laughed and said, hop on my bike. We'll pedal to the beach tonight. Now we're riding fast through the warm night air, music getting louder everywhere. Saw my baby standing by the door. When she saw me coming, she started to roar. Daddy took the car keys, but that's alright. I still made it to the beach tonight. My baby's laughing and the band's in swing. Get that saxophone, start to sing. Daddy took the car keys, that may be true, but nobody's gonna stop my love for you. Shooba, shooba, down by the sea. Shooba, next time, Daddy. Shooba, shooba, don't take those keys from me. Oh man, not tonight. The band's playing down at the beach, and Daddy just took the car keys. Yeah, now, I was walking down Bourbon Street last night. Neon lights flashing, horns blowing, people laughing. And brother, the blues was in the air. Walking down Bourbon Street about 10:15, music pouring out of every doorway again. Big old sax man blowing like a midnight train. Honky-tonk piano driving everybody insane. There's blues in the air on Bourbon Street tonight. Trumpets shouting loud in the yellow neon light. Girls are laughing, whiskey flowing free. Everybody's jumping to that New Orleans beat. Slid me a glass of rye. Said, son, you look like a man who's feeling mighty dry. Band kicked in with a rockin' horn line. Hold on, bar started shaking in time. There's blues in the air on Bourbon Street tonight. Saxophone wailing and it feels so right. Feet keep moving, nobody sits down. That jump blues rhythm got the whole place wound. While it pounds them keys again. Girls in red dresses swinging side to side. If this is heaven, I ain't leaving tonight. There's blues in the air on Bourbon Street tonight. Moon over the river and the band's in flight. Raise your glass, let the good times roll. That jumping New Orleans sound gonna shake your soul. If you ever get lonely, just take a little walk down Bird